All right, guys, I just finished a video and I just want to add this because I just had a phone call interrupt my last video. Real quick, stay in communication with your doctor. So I had just gotten a call and they're like, that skin tag was benign. And I'm like, oh, great. Thank you for letting me know. Because, I'm like, why do I have a skin tag? I've never had one of these. Could it be diabetes? Could it be, I had no idea. Get that removed, ladies, so they can bring that to a pathology lab and get it tested. So it's all good. But the good thing too was I got to tell her, look, that day after, I was absolutely exhausted. I was warm. I thought I had an infection coming. The first lady I talked to said I had Lacodyne, and that's a numbing cream. And I'm like, no, I did not have that. And I didn't know that we were not talking about the same thing. I'm like, no, I had something else where the needle went in this like jar of clear medication. And she's like, "Oh, I don't know what that, we're going to have to find out what that was." So, she's like, "Thank you for telling me that." So, that's so that it doesn't happen again. So, I don't know what I had, but I'm telling you, I thought I was having an infection, but the stitches look good. I told her right now. It's a little red around the area. It still looks good. So my strength is back and I think I'm okay. So I have an appointment to no next week to get it checked up. But do stay on your doctor stuff. And when I had my kids, I was always writing down, and this is where I have to declutter paperwork pretty soon and write down all the notes from the phone calls, write down all the medical notes. Most of my storage stuff is my handwriting of notes, whether it's homeschool stuff or doctors. When my husband had cancer, I had to take meticulous notes for 5 years in phone calls on a regular basis with, the catastrophic illness program, the doctors, not just here's a doctor's appointment, but on the phone, details. So if you leave that paper trail for yourself, you can go back and you can be like, okay, what exactly was this? So that if you have any issues in the future, you have all your paperwork. And my mother in law, when I used to go to her house, and this is something that I loved, she was very organized with her file cabinets. And I'm more detailed, but it was more like this is where every single file is of your utilities, of even she kept even like the manufacturer's papers to things. So she could pull it out just like that and she had it. So that is something I learned from her. And she used to tell me, keep stuff, Melissa, keep stuff, because I used to just throw everything away. So so do make sure your paperwork is mine's not in order. It could be more in order, but make sure you have your phone calls too all down. Everything is all down on my calendars pretty much. My life on my calendars, I have to go through that. Have really good records, guys, and that will protect you in life from a lot.